Hi, Michelle. Back to you again, and Happy New Year coming up very soon.
Hi, thanks. You too, Zelda.
Okay. Interval Training 101. I don't know what the heck that means. What does that mean?
That means, okay, so what is interval training? We talked about this in past conversations. Interval training is where you alternate between steady state and a fast state. So basically you start and you stop, you start, you stop. You're training both your aerobic and your anaerobic systems for greater calorie expenditure, for better overall muscle and that including your heart training. And we talked about reaction time and things like that. So you're combining a short, high-intensity burst of speed with slower recovery phases. And
give us an example of exercise that would fit that.
You can make anything. For example, let's say if you walk on the treadmill and your MO is to walk at a certain pace, flat line. You can walk, you can walk, you can walk. If you want to make that an interval training, if you've got it on a quick start.
Random, usually.
Yeah. Oh, okay, random. Well, then, yes, then your reaction time hopefully is already better because you have to react to whatever comes.
Right.
But if you have it on quick start, you can control both the speed and the incline. So, for example, you start, you're going at a good pace, you push on that plus button to get you up. So now you're walking at a faster pace. You're breathing. You want your breathing to be somewhat laborious, but not over the top. And you time yourself. It could be as little as 10 or 12 seconds. It could be as long as 20 or 30. And then you come back and you recover and you do it again.
See, I like the random because I do it at 10, then I do it at a certain pace, and it changes all the time.
Yeah.
And so you don't have to start fiddling around with any of the buttons.
That's true. And like I said, and you're absolutely right, a lot of people don't like to do that. They find it too cumbersome and it gets away from the actual workout.
Right.
So we can do interval training for people on the floor, whether it's a moderate stepping motion. That step becomes a little bit of a quicker march, if you will, like shy of a run, basically. Anything that just changes the overall tone of the session.
Just like a life. Like you have to change your life. You have to change your exercise. Is it wrong to use machines? Are you opposed to the treadmill or that great big machine that I use? There's only two of them, but it's like walking up an escalator. I love that one.
Sure.
But that's difficult. That's a real difficult machine. You don't see very many people using it.
Yeah, there's a reason why, because it's difficult. Yeah, no, I'm not opposed to machines at all. I'm basically open to whatever is going to work best for the goals that you have. So if somebody is not comfortable, if they're new to exercise, putting them on a treadmill can be a very stressful thing. So that may not be the way to go. But, if you're using a stepper, if you're using the elliptical, as long as you're using the only criticism I have, and it's not of the machine itself, it's how people use it. If you don't know how to use it, please ask somebody. It's not enough to just go and kind of try it out yourself, because a lot of people just don't get the most out of the machine and they put themselves in a certain degree of peril.
I flew off the machine. Oh. I was trying to take my hoodie off, which was a stupid thing to do, and I didn't put it on pause, and I flew right back, and luckily I didn't hurt myself, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
But it could have been bad. It could have been bad. So you have to be very, very thoughtful when you're on a machine, because the wrong movement and you could really injure yourself.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And so, safety is always key. So when it comes to interval...
I started to laugh when I fell off. My friend came running over to me to pick me up, and he said, "Oh my God, are you injured?" And I said, "No, I'm embarrassed."
Yeah, your ego was bruised. That's about it.
That's about all that was.
Yeah,
but
interval. Go. Interval training is, again, it can be done machine, it can be done on land, it can be done in the pool. We do whatever we can with Medfit. We're very resourceful, we're very creative, and we're very skilled.
I didn't know you do pool. I didn't know. That is terrific for people who have all kinds of injuries or age problems. Mm-hmm. In the water, it's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you did that.
Well, water is great resistance, right? And it's also easy on the joints, so there's no impact. So whatever option we have available to us and that it's appropriate to the condition and the goals and all the other things, we use it. Okay, and Columbus Center is really a perfect venue because there's lots of parking. Mm-hmm. You can come from morning till night. And, you have all the space and time. And then, of course, you have Medfit Rehab. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you. I hope it's a wonderful year for the world, because we're in a pretty bad situation. We need to fix ourselves, don't we? We do. Thank you. You too, Zelda.
Thank you, Michelle. Talk to you next year.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cheers.